What's up, you guys? And welcome back to the 40 Before Noon podcast. Today, I think it's our second ever FIFA person we've had on. We have Mr. Bugs. How are you, dude?
I'm doing good. Happy to be here. Just woke up. This is the first thing I did, and couldn't be happier.
All right, first question is then if you just woke up, do you go to breakfast food and you wake up at 5 p.m.? Or is it like automatically lunch dinner time?
It's automatically lunch dinner time. If I have breakfast, it's the next day because I usually don't go to bed until like 8 or 9 a.m. the next day.
That's gross.
So
that's what I was.
Yeah.
I was literally just talking to Zoo about that. That's literally the schedule that I did forever on Twitch. And I have a feeling that we had the exact same reasons why. Zoo, what were you going to say right there?
I was just going to say for both of you, like what is the longest streak you guys have done of like the terrible schedule, do you think? Would you know? Like how long straight? How many days straight?
I've been doing this for almost 2 years, so 2 years.
2 years? Like, do you think, like, do you remember the last time you didn't go to bed at like a morning?
I was.
Like, I guess, do you ever have to flip your schedule?
Yeah,
I guess
ever,
you
like,
used to say.
Yeah. I don't. My girlfriend is on the same schedule too, but so sometimes her schedule gets flipped, where like she'll stay up. I was explaining this one time in the stream. I was like, "You think my schedule is crazy? Like you should. Like my girlfriend's schedule is even crazier." And then as I was explaining it out loud, it was literally just a regular schedule, but it was so messed up that it went full circle, and it came back to like she was going to bed at like 9 p.m. and waking up at like 7 a.m. And like in my head, I was like saying how crazy of a schedule this was, but it's just a normal schedule. But for me, I was in Hawaii about a month ago, and that's like a 3-hour time difference. So
Yeah.
I was kind of getting to bed, at a somewhat normal time. It was like 3 or 4 a.m. It was before the sun came up, which was nice. But like that, still, that's like the earliest I've ever gone to bed in the last 2 years.
Nuts.
That's how it was for me for like the first, I don't even want to say the first. I did it the entire time I was basically on Twitch was go to bed at whatever it was. Like, I guess like when I was first trying to like really, really make it, it was 8 p.m. to 8 a.m. like every single day.
Mm-hmm.
Get up, go have breakfast with my mom in the morning, and then just knock out. I think the hardest part for me with all of it was learning how to sleep when the sun was out at first. Did you ever have an issue with that too?
Yeah, I mean, we have, we
Blackout curtains.
finally got some blackout curtains, but before that it was just shades, or not shades, like blankets, like just nailed to the windows to block out the
Been there
sunlight.
too. Yeah.
That's what it was before, but yeah, we finally got those nice shades that you can pull down and up. Those do the trick.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
It's honestly, it's like foolproofing your room so sunlight can't come in. Really
why do you guys think like that time slot is so money?
Because Castro's not live is the reason why, dude.
Exactly.
That's
No,
literally what it
because
is.
I know if there's streamers watching stuff, like that's like
it's like it's the late night like US crew, and then you get like the first wave of the EU crew that wake up early morning. Because when I start, it's 5 a.m. UK. And then by the time I'm done, it's 10, 11 a.m. UK. So it's like that first wave of UK people. And then like I said, the late night US people.
yeah.
And there's the whole reason I started doing it. And once again, I'm assuming the same reason you did too. It's less competition. And you just kind of see like a hole in the website where you're like, hey, there's not too many people pulling viewers at this hour. Like this is probably my best chance to getting discovered.
Yeah, exactly. That's like when I first started streaming, it was like, it was really just an excuse so like my girlfriend wouldn't get mad at me playing video games. It's like, I gotta go work. I'm gonna go turn the stream on. So I was just playing video games late at night, just cause. And then yeah, exactly like you said. It's like there's way more discoverability at that time, especially when you start like from zero.
Yeah,
like that.
It's like the only time that you can actually get discovered from zero is what it is.
Yeah, and that, I mean, that's how it started for me. It's like I started playing video games late at night as an excuse, like streaming as an excuse to play video games so my girlfriend wouldn't get mad. And then I got like some discoverability, and then I just kind of stuck with that schedule. And then it's like now, like I'm at the point where it's like that's when my community expects me to be on. and like,
So now I have to commit.
yeah. So now like,
girlfriend
I'm
really can't get
yeah.
mad
I'm
anymore.
fully
is
in
what
them,
it
and
is.
like, I mean, I'm sure you've had you had the same thoughts. You're like, gosh dang, like, I mean, I've only been doing it for like, almost 2 years, but it's like that thought creeps into your mind where you're like, how long can I keep this schedule going? Because it is mentally draining.
Yeah, exactly.
It is.
It is, but at the same time, I think like the thing that keeps you going is the fact that you see the stream growing every night, and you're like, you know what, I'm doing something right now.
Yep.
And there's a shitload of people that would love to be in this position where they're pulling, this many numbers and they're gaining this many followers. So yeah, I think it's almost how long you keep it going is, I guess, I don't know. It's like a testament to you of like, you don't take any of it for granted, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Exactly.
So one of the questions I had, because I swear I heard this in your stream one time, and we want to go back to day one bugs is what we want to do. Did you stream off a group channel at some point?
Yes.
Because I swear
Like
somebody mentioned that in one of your streams. They're like, hey, like, I think I remember you. I can't remember the name of the channel, but I guess can you tell us more about that?
Yeah. So this was, I think, FIFA 15, FIFA 16, maybe. It was like Cousins FC3.
Why do I do remember that name?
We were
I
like,
swear to God, I do.
yeah, we did it for a little bit, me and two of my cousins, and then that like stopped after like a month or two. It's just like it's a lot harder when you have like 3 different schedules conflicting. So it's
Yeah.
like one person isn't there, and then like you're like, well, if he's not going to show up, I'm not going to show up, and it's like blah blah blah. And so that didn't work out. But then we tried again, like FIFA 17. With more of my cousins, we said, add more people. Maybe if we just add more people, then it won't matter.
Family reunion channel.
What was that?
Family reunion channel.
Yeah, well,
Just have, like,
I come from
30
a big
members?
family. I have like 50 or 56 first cousins, blood related.
Holy crap,
And like,
dude.
my mom
Nuts.
has like 13 brothers and sisters. My dad has like 11, so it's a huge family. So there's like 8 or 9 of us cousins, where it's almost like we're like just like it's like almost like brothers. So it's like we're just
yeah.
always hanging out.
I'm kind of like that too, Mike. I'm like super close with I have like a lot of cousins. I thought I had a lot until you fucking say you have 30 uncles and aunts. That's pretty blows me out the water. But like still, I'm pretty close. So like that's like brother relationship.
Yeah. That's just it's really close. It's nice. And so we did like a cousin. It's called Cousins FC TV is what we called it, and it was just all, like I said, 8, 9 of us just in a room, like, and just had the camera turned on, and that lasted like a month too.
What I've noticed is it's so hard for group channels to be a thing. Like it's so tough. I think the only channel off the top of my head that I can think that even works on Twitch is there's like they're called like the X2 twins, and they play Fortnite together, and they're from Australia. Do they bang viewership? And I mean, if you're making tens of $1,000s a month, like you're going to show up on time for like the shoot, whatever it is, but I think convincing people at the beginning of all of it where,
that's true.
we're not making money, like show up at this time, and everybody's like, fuck that. Like, I want to go out, dude. Like, like, let me go do something, bro. Like, I don't want to play FIFA tonight.
And then one person falls off, and then it's just like, it's like domino effect.
How do your cousins look at you now based off like how much your channel has grown versus like, 4 or 5 years ago, and you're like, hey, let's try this.
Fuck.
I don't know. I would say they're definitely happy for me for sure. But I was going back to those. You said the like 2 people or a group channel. I was gonna say 2. I don't know if you.
Yeah, them
they're on
too.
YouTube, but I think they also stream a little bit. And then there's another like I think French channel. It's called Les Twins FIFA.
Yeah,
is that what you just said? There's a Fortnite.
Yeah, the twins. Yeah. Do they do Fortnite as well?
There is a Fortnite one, and I don't know if they're the same people. I've met them from FIFA. I haven't seen them on Fortnite.
They have. We've talked about this in the podcast before. They're FIFA twins that are from France, and they're called Twins FIFA.
Yeah, those guys.
I think you have to know them too. Yeah. No, funniest thing about them, which is crazy to think as well, like the whole idea of us, going live at night to kind of fill a gap that wasn't filled.
Yeah.
Those kids, they used to do all of their YouTube videos in English, and every one of the videos would do, like 10,000 views. Like they were doing good, whatever. And then just out of nowhere, they're like something clicked in one of their brains of like, hey, we can speak French. Like maybe we should try this shit in French too, you know? Bro, I swear to God, in like 3 months, they built a new channel, like French viewership channel, 0 to 100,000 in like 3 months. It was the most disgusting growth I've ever seen in my entire life. Like
oh my goodness.
10 times the viewership, everything. So yeah, I wish I would have paid a bit more attention, like Spanish or some shit.
Yeah, I get asked that question like quite a bit. It's like when people they're like, I want to start streaming. I know multiple languages. I'm like
other language.
I'm like, just speak. Well, like obviously speak which language you're more comfortable with, but knowing a different language other than English is really good. Yeah. Especially if you're just starting.
Oh, easily, bro. We had the new Packers kicker. His name's Dominic Eberle. We had him on the podcast a few weeks ago. He said he streamed, just regular English, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But he's from Germany. The second he started streaming in German, just viewership just spiked through the roof. He's like, I'm going to stick with this. Like, cool, whatever. So
yeah,
it's crazy how like something that simple can make such a difference in your career. I guess you guys said you all played FIFA. Was there any other game that you guys played at the very beginning of your career?
We played Fortnite before anybody cared about it. Like
really?
Right when it came out. Like before we were like Ninja before Ninja. But like I said, first of all, nobody cared about our channel to begin with, but it was like literally like Fortnite was fresh and we would like just turn on and like we would go, from 10 viewers to 2 viewers. So I was like, all right, well, we're just not going to play Fortnite on stream. But that was the only other game we played.
Damn, that's crazy.
Go
ahead, Zoom.
No, sorry, finish off. I was gonna
say literally the first thing I ever played was RuneScape. That was like my very first game on Twitch because that was like the first thing that I ever watched. Like, I don't know if you know who the Austin Show is. He went as like Raj Patel is forever. He signed for like 100 Thieves. He's basically like the greatest like entertainer that's ever touched the website. He literally would just not play video games. It was unbelievable. And he could sing. He could do it all, like rap, like out of nowhere. So I was like, oh, screw it. Like, I know how to play RuneScape. I'll play RuneScape. And then I found out you could play other video games. And that's eventually led to FIFA.
I've never known what RuneScape is. Like,
it's like, I don't even know how to describe it.
Did you ever play games like that growing up? I grew up playing it. I just didn't say, I didn't stream. I grew up playing it though.
Okay. All right. I mean, for those of you guys that are listening.
By playing it, I mean like in the town hall or something. Where you like you gamble like coins or like on coin flips.
Yeah, the duel arena.
That's what I mean.
That's so funny. That game was incredible. I think what's really funny too is that the way that I got introduced to you was my mom, and I think I've mentioned this every single time that we've talked about, like, or we've talked since.
It is. It's a good story.
My mom literally. Yeah, she scopes the Twitch. When I was on Twitch, she would scope the Twitch category, like just nonstop, dude. She gave me positive feedback about people. She gave me really negative feedback about people. She's like, you should like raid this guy. She's like, don't raid this guy. Like, I'm in the middle of a stream. I'm like, Mom, like, you get out of here for a second, bro. You know what I mean? But she basically said, she's like, hey, like, there's this kid named Bugs. Like, he's really good. And I think what was funny too is like one of the things she mentioned as well, which I don't know if I ever told you this. She said you reminded her of, do you remember Brendo from like a long time ago? Yeah. She said you reminded, like, because Brendo left the website back then.
Yeah.
You were like the closest thing to him that she had seen in forever.
Yeah.
Which I would take that as the greatest compliment in the entire world because literally every single streamer was in love with him.
Brendo was unreal.
Yeah. He was so good.
I watched Brendo, yeah.
Yeah. No, that's a huge compliment. I mean, that's almost like a lot of pressure.
It was, dude, but man, I don't know, man. It's kind of like you guys have like, I don't want to say like the same style, but there's a lot of things that you guys do that are the same. Like you're more, I don't even know how to describe it because you're fucking good at the video game. Like you're stupid good at the video game, but I think you're almost like entertainer first, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that's like I get people ask a lot. It's like you should, like they say you should go pro, and like it's like, well, first of all, like there's a difference between good and being a pro. I think you found that out when you played for Colorado Rapids.
I really found that out. Yeah.
It's like I guess I could invest like a bunch of time into that, but it's like that's not the real reason. Like I promise you, I don't turn on, like I don't come to the stream every day excited to turn on FIFA. Like I come to the day excited to stream. Like that's not what I want to do. It's like this. So like to your point, it's like yes, like that is my main focus is like entertainment and like fun first. And like I just happened to have played FIFA like nonstop before I streamed. Like it was like, and then I'm like okay at the game.
You probably enjoy it more though, like that though. Like, you know, if you have that mentality, I feel like you know, you see those guys who go pro and just focus on the game.
Yeah.
They start hating the game and like that's their main focus, and then like they stop streaming.
Yeah,
There's
no,
a
if you
retirement
go- yeah.
tweet. Yeah.
it's
If you
way
go
more
in the
fun
rich
that way.
shebang.
entertainment wave though, and like have fun, like then you're gonna enjoy streaming way more and look forward to doing it instead, and then like longevity and stuff, you know?
Yeah, exactly. It is way better like when I mean I would say like your career doesn't rely on a bouncy ball between your keeper's legs as he falls to the ground on his face.
Yeah, no, it's totally true. I guess another thing, have you ever been approached by like an organization that's like, hey, we want to make you a pro?
No,
Because I know you're
haven't.
being modest, dog. You're being modest. Like you're good. Like you're really fucking
You
good
could
at
go
the game.
pro, but like your reason is very valid. I'd say like that's a solid reason. And why not?
Bro, yeah, no, the
I don't
weirdest-
think like maybe like one or two like startups, but not like an organization that like I haven't heard of or that I know. So I would say like not seriously.
Okay, that's fair enough then. What was I gonna say? Instead of signing for a team as like a pro player, would you sign for an org? Like, do you like the whole idea that you can control everything you're doing right now, or is like an org on the table? Like, if FaZe Clan show up tomorrow and they're like, "Hey, Bugs, like, yo, like, we want
Yeah,
you as a
FIFA,
creator,
Yeah.
you in?"
I mean, I would say like FaZe. I yes, right. I mean, just to like
there's a lot of them where it'd be like,
yeah,
just,
I think
be
like
a
there's
part of
some
it.
where it's just like just to have like the name like gives you instant gratification.
FaZe
That's
Bugs.
true. Like it'll give you more attention too, right? Like that. Let's be honest. Like
Exactly.
FaZe in front of your name, it's like you're getting more followers for sure.
Exactly. So like yeah,
like, instantly, yeah.
there is some
Yeah,
orgs where it's
you're
like
instantly
yes.
In the game, man.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Well, they signed like LeBron James kid, bro. He's fucking FaZe Bronny.
Yeah,
What's that
Bronny.
about?
They have
Yeah, and,
Kyler.
like-
They have Kyler Murray is on
Yeah.
it now.
Yep.
Wiz Khalifa is on it now.
Yeah.
It's crazy how stuff like that all
Is
develops.
it crazy? Yeah, like FaZe like was literally just like a sniping clan before. Like, that's what they started off as.
Yeah.
Like I remember watching them in MW2. Like that's what it was to me. Like that's all I remember. FaZe and Optic.
Yep.
That's all I remember.
Yep.
All right, we can steer away from some of the streaming stuff because I'm sure a lot of people already know the answer to a lot of those questions. If you weren't streaming right now, what would Bugs and probably not that mustache be doing in the world?
Before I started streaming, I was a real estate broker. I became a real estate broker out of high school. It took me 2 years to get my license.
You did that in high school or like
No,
right
out of high
outside
school.
of
When
it?
I graduated,
Oh, okay.
it took me 2 years to get my real estate broker's license, and that's what I was doing before then. I wasn't that good at it. That's why I started streaming. But I guess that's what I would still be doing if I wasn't streaming.
Did you not go to college then?
No, I did not. I didn't go to college.
All right, well, you've made a career on the internet, so that doesn't fucking matter.
Exactly,
anyway,
right?
So yeah, you're good to go. I know you played sports as well, and for those of you guys that have not heard, can you give us a little bit of background on sports, like high school sports?
Yeah.
I know we know you're a tall guy. You claim you're a very tall guy. Why
Volleyball?
are
Look
you
at it.
sitting in front of why are you sitting in front of the camera and you're not sitting in front of us on Jesus? Yeah, bro, I can do the same thing and they give me the same shit in the camera, unfortunately, bro.
Yeah, no, I played a little high school sports. Basketball was always like my main sport. So that's what I did. Freshman, sophomore broke my wrist. Junior year, so didn't play that whole year. And then senior year, I actually quit the team. We got a new head coach. This is like a basic story. We got a new head coach. Everyone hated him, so I just quit.
No way.
Yep. And then that
Did
was
you
that.
ever play like travel ball and stuff growing up? or
Yeah,
no?
I did. I mean, I did all that AAU, travel ball, all that stuff. And then
Is
like
there anybody you played against that's like currently still playing?
Peyton Pritchard. He beat us. Who's the Celtics player now? He plays for the Celtics.
Yeah, he's been playing money the last couple games.
Yeah.
Little dude, shaved head, Buck.
He's like number
Bro,
11.
Number 11.
Honestly, once the Suns went out, dude, I'm over it, dude. I'll be honest, bro. I was pissed.
No, I know what you're talking about. He's pretty fucking good. Like,
yeah,
he's
no,
actually
he
playing, like,
he
super
goes
well.
to school to Portland, or he went to school in Portland, and which is like 2 hours from where I went to school. And they won. They had some other D1 guys on the team, but they won state like 4 years in a row because of him. And then he beat us as well in the state championship, which sucked. But
That's sick.
yeah, that's
You guys went to the state championship? Damn. I mean, that's not some small feat at all. We kind of had the same shit happen here. You guys know Marvin Bagley, like the third?
Yeah.
He plays for
Yeah.
the Kings. Dude, he once again public school 4 years in a row of basketball. Like should never happen. Like unless like there's recruiting or something going on, like something fishy is going on. And I remember the year I got out of high school, I went on Twitter and it was 6'7", Marvin Bagley III commits to Corona del Sol High School. I'm like, this kid's 14, man. Like, what are we doing around here, bro? Right? And yeah, the kid it was like, I think it was 3 years in a row at that point that they had won. Marvin Bagley he dropped like 25 points, like 15.
How tall was he?
He was 6'7" at 14.
And what grade
A little
is
bit
it?
shorter
So
than
what
me.
grade is that?
Like 9th, like
Holy
freshman.
Shit, man.
He was 6'7", bro. Are you kidding me, dude?
Yeah, he's like 7 foot now or close to it.
Yeah,
The only story I have, Bugs, I don't know, since you're FIFA guys, like I played against Alfonso Davies because he's from the same. I'm from Edmonton. That's where he's from.
Oh, you played against him, huh?
Yeah, in club soccer here.
he beat the shit out of you.
Beat the shit out of us. Scored like 7 goals. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah, there's
That's
just
so
like
gross.
it's like there's always like when you play like professional athletes, it's just like it's just like not even close.
No,
like how
like,
good
not
these
at
people
all.
are at their respective
all.
sport.
Dude, I played against Adebayar's nephew in college, which God knows if he was actually his nephew. Everybody claimed that it was. Like, no one really knows. I don't think.
Story so many times. Like, yo,
Nobody-
that dude's nephew, dude. It's
No,
like,
exactly. And dude beat the crap out of us too. And the worst part was he was playing at like this junior college that like you only went to that college if you had trouble with grades and you were like stupid good at
Yeah.
sports basically. But yeah, no, they beat the crap out of all of us, dude. It was unreal. I guess from there, did you have like we've talked about this other athletes we've brought on? Do you have any like funny sports moments of you, like or like clutch sports
All-time
moments?
sports moment.
Yeah,
Everyone
Yeah,
kinda has that
I
one
mean
of
my
those.
first high school game. I scored like 40 points. My
No
first game.
way.
Yeah.
like homecoming or something. Like, was it like a big event type game? Like,
No, it was like just like it was opening day. It was like literally our
Yeah.
first game, and it was the first time I ever played high school ball, and I scored like 40 points, and like that's I don't know, that's I mean when it's not funny, but that's my big moment, you know.
Yeah.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Though. That's so sick.
nah, that's nuts.
You were the man at the school.
I
for the
was,
day, dude.
I
Is-
was. I mean, we
How
lost.
big-
Leads are
We
lining
lost,
up,
so-
no?
You lost?
Yeah, I had to
Oh,
I had to pretend to be mad. Like everyone's like oh 40, like congrats. I'm like it doesn't matter. We lost.
You're like,
Yeah.
we.
Inside, I'm like, yeah.
I would have said I would have looked at my team and said they lost. At that point. That's what it would have been. That's insane. 40 was it freshman? Was it JV? Was it varsity?
Yeah, I was a freshman, yeah. So it was just freshman because like that's
But
how it is.
still,
It's
that's
just freshman,
impressive
but-
as hell.
yeah,
Yeah. I mean, that's
then-
a solid sports moment.
yeah. This is a good time. And then, I guess the day I quit too was actually kind of nice. Like I had a bag of like my jerseys and stuff. And I went up to the coach and I just I said, I'm done. And I like just threw the bag at him and like just to see the look, to see the look in his eye. He's like, wait, you want to, you're like, and I just left. Like, so that was a good moment.
What caused the new coach to come in? I know we're digressing a little bit, but
The old coach had like an affair with one of the teachers
oh Christ, dude.
in the basketball locker room in his like
Oh
office.
no.
Yeah, so then they hired his like the guy under him, which has been under him for like the whole time, and it was like basically like just the same guy but just a little worse.
Wasn't the only one under him, huh?
Hey, woo!
Dear God, dude.
That's that. Yeah.
Holy
So like,
shit.
I mean, I don't know if
Shut
like,
up,
people
promoted.
heard, but yeah, it was messed up.
Dude, we had something like that happen at the college I went to as well, where everybody was so confused as to why, like, you know, we would travel from San Francisco to LA and we had to be in these like dinky ass vans because we were like NAIA school, bro, like small school, but everybody just goes there to get like a big scholarship. Like,
Yeah.
that's pretty much just how it works. It's like Division I like players that just wanted to party. Was pretty much what it came down to. But yeah, we're, you know, San Francisco to LA, we're driving in these vans, and San Francisco to San Diego, like 9-hour drive. We're in these vans, and we look at women's basketball, and they're on fucking first class flights to Hawaii to play in tournaments. We're like, dude, what is going on around here, right? Push come to shove, the basketball coach was pregnant with the athletic director's daughter at the time, dude.
Wait,
And
what?
the
Whoa.
athletic director knocked up the women's basketball coach. So all the funding was just fucking going to women's basketball. Like, cause that guy he's like,
Yeah.
they're the best. They're the best. They were good. Don't get me wrong. They're better than us probably. But dude, you know, it was crazy, bro. It was
I
so
kind of
bad.
had a story like that where I don't know if it's true, but supposedly in high school, and he was 18. I know, like, because this was like senior year. Supposedly, and like I've heard multiple stories that it actually is true. Some guy I know hooked up with the Zumba teacher.
You had a Zumba teacher?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
where did you go to
Yeah.
school, bro?
Dude, so we hired one that she was like one of the best. And like I
How
searched
many
up
are
and,
there?
dude, I don't
She
know.
was
But
one of the
she
best Zumba-
travels
Highly
to
recruited.
Zumba. She travels to Zumba, bro. And honestly, she got my hips moving. She got me into it. So like she's pretty good. And supposedly one of these fuckers I know hooked up with her.
Oh God, bro.
Yeah. But she was like, but like she's not a staff, right? So like, but like
She's
I don't
staff.
know.
She's hired, dude.
Yeah.
But like she like pieced out to like she just caught a flight. Next country, just teach them fucking Zumba, teach some fat kids to dance. Like I don't know, man. Like she gets paid a lot of money to do it. I think.
One
Good
of
God.
the teachers there married a student at my school.
No
What?
shot.
Yeah. I mean, after
That's like a
after he
Netflix original,
graduated-
bro.
After he graduated, but yeah, the teacher was like young too, like 30s or something. But still, they got
That's-
married, and they were and he was a student to her.
And how'd you
That's
invite your principal, like the principal at the time?
What was
bro,
that?
you're like,
Did you say what did the principal say?
No, like invite the principal to the wedding.
Oh yeah.
bro, I got kind of a wild one. We're digressing hard, but basically there was a guy in Arizona. This is like, I don't want to say dark, but it's not as happy as all the rest of these wrestlers aren't really that happy either. But basically there was like the I-10 killer. That was like the name of this guy that would.
That's the interstate, yeah, like your main interstate.
would just shooting people on the freeway,
Really?
bro.
Oh,
Wait, like
shit.
just like sniping them or like
No, like I just apparently just like drive-bys, just shooting people.
like
and
walking
that's-
or in their cars?
no, like in their cars. And that's like
What?
no, yeah, it was the
When was
I-10
this?
killer,
Like,
whatever it
when-
was.
like-
Some of this might be wrong. It was a long time. It was
Well,
a
that's
long
like
time
that's
ago.
like one of
Was
my
it, like-
fears. So like
yeah,
now
okay, well,
because like I drive
Well,
home
they-
late at night, and like
caught
every
him.
time
They
someone
caught
pulls
him.
up to
They
me,
Were
caught
you
him.
alive in this, Buck? Like that's what I'm asking.
what do you mean? Yeah, during this time, yeah.
Oh,
I'll be
shit.
honest, I can't remember right now, dude. I didn't eat lunch, bro, so I'm feeling it a little bit this 40, but it was the baseline killer or the I-10 killer. It was like there's been like very minimal killers in Arizona, but
yeah,
basically what happened was our elementary school principal was dating the dude and had no idea, like had no clue whatsoever that she was dating whatever killer it was at the time, right? And it, dude, it's a huge thing, you know, guy kills this guy kills this guy kills this guy. And they were like,
What?
you know, forces being sent out to catch this guy, right? She was at his house in the fucking weirdo, which they all are, you know, if you can go out and kill somebody.
yeah.
He kept a scrapbook of all of the news articles about like, you know, this person says this person's dead. And our principal fucking found it, bro. She found it in his apartment in his apartment. And dude,
Think she
reported
didn't know at all?
reported it to the police. I think she was the one that ended up reporting it, reported to the police, and she testified against him, like
Wow.
in court. Crazy.
And like she never got like nothing came back at her.
I think
nothing?
I think
Like,
she was still the principal, bro.
holy shit.
Wow, just
How
imagine,
wild-
yeah, finding that like you had
Bunch
no
of fifth
idea.
graders, dude. Yeah, you're like, oh, hey, look, he has a scrapbook. You're like, whoa.
Picture book.
Jeez, man. Yeah, no, the whole situation is wild. I think a few questions that you probably get asked a whole lot, but we don't know the answers to them are favorite streamer, favorite YouTuber, if you were to name them off the top of your head.
Favorite streamer, man. There's a lot of good ones, especially in the FIFA community.
All right, outside of FIFA,
Outside of FIFA, I it's weird. I don't even play the game that much, but I find myself watching LOL Tyler 1 a lot.
He's a jackass. Yeah, he's funny.
Yeah, like a lot of the time, like I mean, I'll watch for 30, 40 minutes, and like he won't say a word, but somehow I'm entertained. I don't know. He's just, I guess, fun to look at.
That's funny.
My favorite YouTuber. Watch a lot of Cody Code. I mean, when he posts, he doesn't post that much anymore, but
we love him. Like the two of us absolutely love him.
Yeah,
he's from like right where I'm from too.
Is he really that close to you?
He's from Calgary.
I
always forget he's from Canada, right?
Yeah.
I just always hear him complain about living in LA. Is basically what it is, dude. He's so funny. I can't assume based off the style of your streams, is Tyler one's where you got your inspiration from to begin streaming?
No.
Was there a specific person, or was it like you said, like your cousins, where hey, let's all get together and let's try this type deal?
Yeah, no. Like that's obviously where it started. Is with the cousins. We tried it, and I always liked it. I always that's what I enjoyed doing. It was fun. Most people, our age, that's what they want to do. They want to play video games or want to do something online, be a creator.
Yeah.
Anyways, but that was it. I enjoyed it. It was fun. And then when I started myself, I didn't really have an inspiration, but like it's just kind of something you figure out as you go. Like if you went like back to the beginning, you could see like you could see a progression of bugs. Like as I start to figure out like which direction I want my stream headed in, like you can see like there's like little tweaks in here and there until I've gotten to where I'm at, and then obviously I'll continue to like figure out how to like best create content or best be able to do my job. My oldest brother, I have 4 brothers, is like I call him every day, and it's like we just talk about the stream, like what can we do better, how can we be better, and like what steps can we take to increase like followers, viewership, like stuff like that. And like me and him just like brainstorm like pretty much every day. And like and he kind of, I just like say like, you say whatever you want, I'm just gonna follow you, because like he's older and like he never streamed, so he doesn't have like any experience in that. But
yeah,
I trust his opinion like 100%. So like whenever he says something, like it was his idea to like go full green screen. It was his idea to go like I don't know if you've ever been into my streams, but it's like I'm huge on the camera. Like,
I know that. Yeah.
Like, that's like all that is like his idea, and then like I'm just like, yeah, no, that works. Let's run with it. So like he kind of is like the one that like comes up with a lot of the ideas that I do.
Is he in there day in and day out then?
He's not like in the studio, but like I said, I call him every day, and we talk about it.
Okay. Were you gonna say Zoo?
No, did you guys do like when you guys, me and Buck were talking about it earlier, like we both did like videos like right away when we were young, like when YouTube was like fresh. Were you like uploading stuff, like even if it was fucking stupid kid stuff, were you like always like in like the creative like mode, like you know what I mean, like uploading anything?
No.
So, like when was like your first like upload to YouTube, do you think?
Well, like there is like one video like upload of me like hitting like a backwards half court shot and like 80 pixels. It's like taken off like a flip phone. Like that I didn't like that's like the only clip I uploaded. But the first time I ever uploaded anything was probably that FIFA 16. when like I did like that first stream with my cousins.
Jeez.
That's pretty crazy. Like you seem like usually see like streamers and like stuff like they're always like so like right off the get go they're posting shit to YouTube or whatever. Like that's so nuts. Like how you started late and still getting so
Yeah.
much success and stuff from it. Like that's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's just, yeah. Ever since like starting like this bugs stuff, it's been like a whole different thing. It's like, dang, like this is awesome, and like I hope I can continue to do this. Like it's like the reason like I wake up every morning pretty much. It's like, wow, like,
At 5 p.m.
Yeah,
every
wow, I'm
afternoon.
That's so true. The funny thing, which you just referenced it too, first shit I ever uploaded on YouTube, I did like trick shots. That was like my whole thing back in the day.
Yeah, I remember
when I
this.
was like 16 years old. Yeah, so everything was me with my stupid camcorder and a tripod outside my house, like throwing basketballs at a hoop for 3 hours until it died. That's nuts. I think it's super cool, and that was like, I think one of the big things about living at home with my mom when I was first like, gun ho, like, like I told you, like 8 p.m. to 8 a.m. every single day was at the very end of it. I had somebody that I could talk to afterwards about all of it.
Yep.
It's almost like whether or not you took it, every bit of advice that your brother gave you. I think it's just super healthy that you have somebody that you can just talk to about all of it. You know what I mean? Like every stream, like, hey, like this happened. Didn't really like this, loved this,
Yep.
And I think that's super, super dope that you just have a family member that's there for you.
Yeah.
And, throughout all of it.
Yeah, no, it's definitely super, super helpful. Yeah. And like you said, it just feels good to like just be able to do that, just to like talk about whatever happened on stream. Like, yeah, like you're like, I did this. I wasn't really happy about it, but I'll do this next time. And did this good though.
No, because like the reality is, man, like people have normal jobs and they have coworkers, and you can talk about what's going on at work with your coworkers. But I think in this industry, it can get a little lonely at times. Like, you know what I mean? Like, no matter how many people you have in the stream,
Yeah.
at the end of the day, you're talking to your computer monitors for 6 hours a day.
Yeah.
That's
And
true.
it's a weird feeling in that aspect. One of the last questions I wanted to ask you was, I guess it'll probably lead to like two questions, but basically, what was your like family's reaction at the beginning when you started streaming versus maybe how they act now? Because for me, it was a drastic difference, and I was just curious whether or not it was the same for you.
Yeah. No, I mean, I had like, it was when I first started, it was full support no matter what.
Mhm.
But it was like, go like, I hope you're having fun, like,
Yeah,
like,
that makes sense. Yeah, exactly.
but and then now it's like, it's definitely like, okay, this is like your serious job now. And it's like, obviously the support was there the whole time, but like, it's, I guess, changes in that aspect where it's like, okay, you're not doing it. Like I obviously I am doing this for fun still, but they're like, okay, this is not just about like fun. Like you're actually creating something here that
It's your business, bro,
Exactly.
at this point. Yeah.
So like it
No.
kind of changed more in that aspect where it's like, okay, there's a respect to like the business side of it now. But it
No,
was
and
never like oh, like don't stream, like you're never gonna do nothing, like blah 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 blah. Like it was they're always like rooting for me, obviously.
When the change hit though, like how long did it take, you think? When they're kind of like, oh shit, like this is for real.
Probably beginning the month after this of January 2022. Like so February is when it was like, okay, like which was like team of the year, which is like a huge season.
Yeah.
It's like,
Bro, I swear you were killing it before then, though.
I mean, I was doing good. I wasn't doing wrong. I wasn't doing bad, but like that January was like, okay, like this can be serious. Like this can be for real.
In your mind or in your family's mind?
In my family's mind.
Okay.
Yeah,
At
that
what
makes
point
sense.
was it in your mind?
Yeah.
2 years ago?
I don't know. I would like, I mean, I guess like I would say I got the feeling when it's like I can't really put I can't pinpoint that like that feeling where I was like, okay, this is like gonna be serious now, because like every time I turn on the stream, even today, I'm like, I don't know if anybody's gonna show up. Like
I think people will. I mean,
I know, for
I think
real.
you're
It's
good
like
at that aspect, bro.
no, for real. It's like I don't know if anybody's gonna show up every single day. So it's like I don't know. I don't have an answer for that.
I think that's really good on your end, though, bro.
No.
Well, I said earlier, man, you don't take any of it for granted. You know, it's every day you look at it as like, you know, I'm going to go out there, I'm going to do my best today.
Yeah.
And if tomorrow happens, tomorrow happens. And if it doesn't, it doesn't, you know. But granted, I think the position that you're in now, I don't think you have too much to worry about. I think that you, in terms of production, for like late night, dude, you're like the Doctor's Respect of FIFA in terms of, you know, all the things you do with the green screen. I don't know if I've ever known anybody that's rented out an office to work before. I really don't. I think they would have sacrificed a relationship with their family, you know, to save whatever, how much that is a month to pay for it. No, so I think it's, I don't know, you take a lot of it to the next level, and I think it's something to be super proud of, and people are going to show up. I don't think you need to worry about that whatsoever, man.
Yeah.
So.
I just reference to the space. I'm sure a lot of people started this way, but it was just like a tool closet, small little like closet where it's like. Was
it really?
Yeah, and I just had this is before the green screen. It was just like a backdrop. This is what you see on the ground is turf. It was just a backdrop.
It used to be your backdrop, yeah.
Yeah, it was just turf, and it was just a small little tool shed, and I just remember like, well, I still sweat a lot, but I remember just sweating like just because it's like there wasn't AC in there either, but it was hot. So I needed a space where I just wasn't drenched in sweat when I was streaming.
I think one of the last things I want to ask as well, this probably will be the very last thing, is how important is it? Because I know a lot of people stream out of their bedroom, and I think when you stream in your bedroom, you never disconnect from it because you're like, you know what, I could roll to bed, I could do this, or I could do this, I could do this. How healthy has it been for you to have it in I guess like have everything in a completely different space versus in your bedroom?
I've actually never even thought of that, but now that you bring it up, it's like it's huge. Like to be able, like you said, like to not be in my bedroom 24/7
staring at your computer.
Yeah. No, it's that has actually probably helped me be able to like keep this schedule. Is like the being able to separate home from stream and like
clocking in, bro. It's like you have to like get up and like move, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
You gotta go to the location.
Exactly.
Get it done.
I don't actually, now, like I said, then I should bring it up. I don't know if I could have, or if I can, or if I would have kept the schedule if it's just like little bedroom every day.
Because that little bedroom turns into, oh, I'm gonna nap 15 more minutes.
Yeah.
20 more minutes.
I've been there too. It's where it's just, I don't know how, but it's if I take a nap, it's like, all right, 30 minutes. And like you said, it's like, all right, you know, I got to stream in 15. Let me sleep 10 more.
Yeah.
And then
exactly.
It's like an hour. And then it's like, well, it's already 11 p.m. Should I even stream? Or should I just like, you know, go tomorrow? Like I'll sleep now. But yeah. Super, super fortunate to like not to be able to have that differential of space, for sure.
Yeah, which I don't think people really think about it too often.
No.
So I applaud the fact that you did it without even thinking. It's super, super healthy, and I hope that you can ride the schedule as long as you possibly can. I'm telling you, when you get a little bit older, dude, the body, it slows down a little bit. You end up drinking 40s on the podcast.
Yeah, there you go. No, I'm feeling it.
Anymore.
I'm feeling it. No. It's only not even been 2 years, and it's like Gosh dang, man. How long did you do it for?
Don't even get me started, bro. Like 5-6 years, I think. And I recently, and this isn't me trying.
I mean, you're still doing it, right? You're still on that schedule?
No, I stopped. I stopped like a month ago. It's like probably like first time in like 7 years. I stopped. And not to throw you for a loop or anything. This is the healthiest I've ever felt in my entire life. Like it's the best I've ever felt. But it also works out with my girlfriend's schedule too.
Yeah.
Where you're saying yours works out with hers right now.
Yeah.
So I think obviously, as much as we'll say stream comes number one, dude, like your in real life relationships will always come number one.
Yep.
And you need to, as much as it like sucks, is like we have a job where we can go live kind of when we want to. We can go live when we don't want to. You go around them. Like you work with the person that you're with, and they allow us to play video games in the meantime. I think is what happened.
Yeah, exactly.
It all works out. So Bugs, seriously, thank you so much for coming on.
Tight,
I know you just woke up.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get
ago.
something to eat, man. Hungry.
What are you gonna go eat?
I don't know.
What's food of choice?
Well, I'm vegetarian now. I was vegan for like, this was like a couple years ago. I was vegan for like 6 months. Accidentally ate meat. In-N-Out served me. They said they had veggie patties. They served me real meat. And then after that, I ate meat for like a year after that. And then I finally decided to become vegetarian again. So it's been like a month since I've made that. Today, Fridays are my cheat day. So I'll probably have, some Taco Bell. I had Taco Bell actually last night about 4 a.m. Cheat days start at 12 a.m. right when the clock strikes midnight. But food of choice, if I'm not vegetarian, if I'm not vegan, there's I think they're called crab ragoons. They're called pockets of love though at this restaurant. It's like a nice restaurant, and they use like imitation crab and like cream cheese and like I don't know. And they deep fry it and like it's called pockets of love, and I mean it's true love.
It sounds delicious.
That's awesome. All right. Thank you so much for coming on. Guys, if you've made it this far in the episode, if you could leave a 5-star review, we'd appreciate that a ton. So Spotify thinks we're half decent at this. And we will see you guys next time.
Peace.